I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight as we present a special award to our 2021 Doctor of the Year. This year, we are honoring a physician for his dedication to improving the lives of all those living with scleroderma, a doctor whose exceptional skills in clinical practice and patient education truly align with the mission, vision, and values of the Southern California Scleroderma Foundation. We are proud to honor Dr. Dan First as our 2021 Doctor of the Year. Dr. First, on behalf of everyone at the Foundation, our patients, our caregivers, staff, board, thank you for all that you have done. You're truly a remarkable man and one of the foremost experts in scleroderma. You've been a pivotal part of so many scleroderma patients and their families' lives. During the entirety of the COVID pandemic, Dr. First, no matter where you've been, what time zone, you've always been available to help our community. You also give your time as Vice President here on the Board of Directors and as a member of the National Medical Advisory Board. We are so proud to have you be a part of our family. Thank you.
So I want to thank you very much for being so kind as to give me this award. I think it's important to point out that it's not an award to me, it's an award to all of us who work together to help teach our patients. I particularly want to give some credit to my staff at the Pacific Arthritis. That's my colleague, Gary Feldman, Priscilla and Marion and Selma, the back office, Inez in the front office, and my research staff as well, Regina and Stanik and Omar and Emma, and of course, the person who keeps my work life going, Claudia Real. Probably the most important person, at least to me, is Elaine, my wife. You all know her as the person of the two of us who's the people person. And she is certainly that, but she's much more than that. She's my outreach support. She's the outreach person for Tina. She's my organizer, as well as my slide maker, and of course, my best friend. This is really our award rather than my award. Having said that, thank you so much for being so kind as to make me the Doctor of the Year for the Southern California chapter for 2021.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Sadly, today is also the last day of our Community Development Manager, Emmanuel Munda. I want to thank you for everything that you have done for the Foundation, for the community, and all those that we serve. We're truly going to miss you, so thank you. Now, stay tuned for the Foundation celebration as we honor our 2021 Scleroderma Warriors. Wishing you a Happy New Year and a prosperous 2022. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching.
The Executive Director of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter. Tonight, we celebrate and recognize you for your continued support of our mission and for all your help making our scleroderma community stronger. Thank you for being a part of our family. I'm grateful to those living with scleroderma, their families, friends, and caregivers, all those who continue to fight the good fight. Your resilience and perseverance are an inspiration to us all. Thank you to our staff, our Patient Service Director, Tina Berger, for your leadership overseeing our support groups through a second year of the pandemic. She has risen above expectations, fulfilling our mission, providing support and education, and to help our community through these times. Keeping our support groups thriving with Zoom has allowed our chapter to reach people from all around the globe, and to also have a successful First Education Day, and I'm thankful to you for all you have done. Emmanuel Munda, who has continued to keep our events going despite the pandemic and despite not being able to gather in person. This year, we successfully launched the Icy Hands Challenge and our second year of Bark for a Cure. Thank you, Emmanuel, for all you have done, and I appreciate everything. I'm also reminded of our chapter board and support group leaders who volunteer their time and who provide grassroots efforts across Southern California.
As 2021 comes to an end, I want to thank our donors and participants. It's because of you this is possible. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday and a bright new year, and we'll see you in 2022.
To our community partner, the City of Montebello, thank you for all your continued support to raise awareness for scleroderma. And thank you for your city proclamation officially making June Scleroderma Awareness Month in the city. And I'd especially like to thank the Mayor, Kimberly Ann Combs, for her time and efforts for obtaining the display for our Scleroderma Awareness Month on the Quiet Canyon City Marquee, which is visible off of the A60. The City of Montebello is truly an inspiration and an exceptional example for other cities to follow. I hope you enjoy this opportunity to hear from some of the Southern California board members. The Southern California chapter is very lucky to have a dedicated board dedicated to making sure that patients' needs are met. And I hope you enjoy having the opportunity to hear from some of them tonight.
My name is Chris Pettit, and I've been on the board for 14 years.
I'm Joel Sherman. I've been on the board, I don't know exactly how long, but probably around 2008, 2009, I joined the board.
My name's Peggy Hickman. I am the Southern California Scleroderma Chapter's president, and actually I've been on the board for 3 years. 1 year as a board member, and the last 2 years have been as president.
I'm David Parker. I've served on our chapter board since about 2009, and before that served 20 years with the national board.
Hi, my name is Shervin Ganenguy, and I've been on the board since October of 2020.
I support the mission for 2 reasons. My youngest daughter has scleroderma, which got us involved, and I met Helen Greenberg at one of the conventions, and she convinced me to get on the board.
I lost my dad to symptoms associated with scleroderma. We got involved with the foundation while he was still alive, and then I wanted to honor his memory. When I was asked to become a board member, I happily agreed.
I support our mission because, for one, I have scleroderma. 2 is I believe in advocating. I know how hard it was for me to get a diagnosis, and I connected with the Scleroderma Foundation back in 2005, and the people I met who went through the same thing, experienced the same things, was something that enlightened me and gave me the courage to just keep going, and I want to give that back to other patients and caregivers and families.
Well, I've been involved since 1987 when my wife at the time was diagnosed, and so I have been exposed to many scleroderma patients over the years. I've seen the effects of the disease, and I just stayed involved now, 34 years, and so it's probably been the most important non-professional cause of my life.
I support the Scleroderma Foundation's mission because I've witnessed firsthand what a difference it makes to not only scleroderma patients, but the community. I support the foundation and our mission because it's not only changed my life, but it's changed the lives of countless others that I've been blessed to interact with.
The foundation not only helps support people on the, with scleroderma, but all of the board members I've become personal friends with for a very long time. So it was very rewarding from the very beginning.
I would encourage everybody to support the foundation, its mission, research, support, and advocacy is a worthwhile mission. Your money, your donations are spent responsibly. for everybody who has donated to the foundation. Their dollars have been put to good use.
Behind the scenes, we work really hard. Our staff is amazing, and the work they put in is more inspiring and helps us as board members to give out and do the right thing from our hearts for our patients and families and caregivers.
I highly encourage people to support the foundation because whether or not you know it, there's probably someone out there that's near and dear to you that does have scleroderma or perhaps another autoimmune disease. By supporting the Scleroderma Foundation, you not only raise awareness for scleroderma, but you'll also be helping raise awareness for all other autoimmune diseases as well.
I would hope that the foundation could reach a new level, and that's going to require expansion of our activities around the country, reinvigorating areas that once had chapters and that don't have chapters. There are many things that we need to do, but it's been around a long time. It's weathered some storms, most recently COVID, and I know that we can be stronger. There's a new vision, and hopefully it's a vision that everyone can embrace and move forward.
Hello, my name is Tina Berger, and I'm the Patient Services Director with the Scleroderma Foundation's Southern California chapter. Our chapter provides support to patients and families in 14 cities throughout Southern California, as far north as the Central Coast and as far south as San Diego and Imperial Valley, where our members have a place to share feelings, talk about their concerns, and get advice from fellow members while providing a better understanding about the disease through our peer and educational forums, with the ultimate goal to empower each other with the tools needed to live their best life while living with a chronic illness like scleroderma. Over the past 12 months, while living through a pandemic, our chapter has had some wonderfully memorable moments in providing virtual platforms to discuss the ongoing concerns with the pandemic, while having extraordinary expert speakers touch on COVID-19 and other important areas related to scleroderma to cope with the emotional effects of being in a pandemic while also living with chronic illness. Our support group leaders have been amazing in making sure to provide the utmost support by phone, email, and Zoom to the families living with scleroderma, and not just members from their local support groups, but from sometimes out of state or even out of the country. It's been an absolute pleasure to witness these relationships being formed with people from all over the world, having the one common denominator of living with scleroderma and being able to talk about their concerns that seem to be very relatable, whether you lived in California or you lived in places like the UK or Germany.
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I have been a support group leader for the Whittier San Gabriel Valley Scleroderma Foundation since 2011. And I asked to be considered as a support group leader because it provided tremendous support to me, the individuals who were kind enough to embrace me as I was on the beginning of my journey. One of the most impactful moments that I have had as a support group leader consisted of a very small meeting of one other person and myself. And it was so impactful because that particular member was just so open and vulnerable and willing, and we had a wonderful connection. And I will remember that for life, because her life was taken shortly after that meeting. And because of that, I continue as I feel being in service to others and myself can only bring people answers and peace and most importantly, support.
Hi, my name's Cindy Cattanio, and I'm in Santa Barbara, and I'm a co-leader of the Santa Barbara support group. I was diagnosed with scleroderma in 2015. Shortly thereafter, I, with another patient, started our Santa Barbara group at the end of 2015. And we've been leading ever since then.
our 2021 Scleroderma warrior, Brittany Rudy Morris. Brittany was diagnosed with scleroderma at the age of 20, and while it was a difficult time, Brittany never let scleroderma stop her from pursuing her degree. Brittany and her family are always willing to learn more about scleroderma and share what they have learned with others living with scleroderma. She also worked with our national partner Boehringer Ingelheim in the A&E documentary on scleroderma with Queen Latifah and Bernie Williams called Beyond Breathless, sharing her personal journey of living with scleroderma and lung disease with the world. She continues as a patient mentor wherever she is needed. Brittany is part of our young adult support group, and her contribution sharing updates sets the perfect example of a strong young woman never allowing scleroderma to define her as a human being living with chronic illness. In 2020 and again this year, Dobbs and Choochie, Brittany's well-beloved dogs, were instrumental to the overall success of our Bark for a Cure pet photo contest. And she was the top fundraiser in 2020 and in the top 5 this year. The foundation can't thank her enough for all her support, and I am proud to announce our 2021 Scleroderma warrior, Brittany Rudy Morris.
I'm going to start off by saying that I was not expecting this. I could have never imagined getting this award when I was diagnosed 9 years ago. I knew that I wanted to talk about my journey and help people with my journey, and this shows that. So I first want to thank the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter for this award, but also for all that you guys do. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do all the stuff that we can do. We wouldn't be doing all the fundraising, we wouldn't have these support groups, we wouldn't be able to have all of the support and all of the resources that you guys provide us with. So thank you to Emmanuel and Tina and Manan and Andrew. You guys are rock stars, and I couldn't have done any of this without you guys. I of course want to thank my amazing support system, my family, and my boyfriend Cam for never letting me go to an appointment or an infusion or test alone, for being at every event, every talk, every walk, and just always rooting me on and knowing that I was supported. I, again, would not be here without them. I want to thank my team of doctors who have always done the best job for me. And I want my support system goes beyond my family and my friends. It goes to strangers. It goes to our most amazing young adult support group, which is one of my biggest, I want to say, accomplishments or things that I'm proud of for this year. That has been amazing for all of us, but it's definitely something that we all wished that we would have had when we were diagnosed or when we were young, and it's just something great to have now. So again, I just want to thank the Southern California chapter. I want to thank everyone in this group. I want to thank all the warriors. I want to thank all the supporters, all of the warriors on here that continue to fight every single day and talk about it and post about it and just make it known. Thank you. We continue to grow and continue to spread the knowledge and the support because of you guys. And this is just amazing. So again, thank you so much. This is never something that I would have expected.
My name is Christine Haddad. I'm a support group leader for the Inland Empire, San Bernardino area. And I've been a leader for about 3+ years. I really enjoy the old members come in and getting together and calling each other and doing everything that we can to help each other. It's nice to have new members, but I do prefer the older members.
My name is Bonnie Copeland, and with Roberta Hines, I'm the co-leader of the Orange County Support Group. Roberta and I have been leading this group together since 2016. The two things that I enjoy about leading the group are, first, the people that I've met, and second, the feeling that I might be of some help and comfort to others. Scleroderma can be difficult, and Roberta and I try to bring a balanced mix of empathy, understanding, and education to our group. Some of our members have lived with scleroderma for 30 or more years, and the shock and relief on the faces of the newly diagnosed when they see people who are vibrant and fully engaged in living a long and fulfilling life with scleroderma, well, that's worth the world to me. My greatest moment as a support group leader was my first. I met Tina at the second group meeting that I attended, and she called me a few days later to ask if I'd consider becoming the co-leader of the Orange County group. We had lunch at Hoff's Hut. Tina introduced me to Roberta, and no one has been able to get a word in, edgewise or otherwise, between us ever since. Roberta has become a dear friend, along with Penny, Tina, the other group leaders, and many of the folk from the foundation. As a group leader, I've been able to work with some wonderful people to make other people's journey through life easier, and this has immeasurably enhanced my own life.
Alejandra and I met 4 years ago when she reached out to the Scleroderma Foundation for support. I was immediately drawn to her because of her sweet demeanor and courageous attitude. Alejandra immersed herself in getting involved with the Scleroderma Foundation almost immediately by forming a team for one of our Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma events, while showing a sincere interest to support others living with the disease, even taking a role as a support group leader for one of the support groups that was only recently reestablished after being closed for a year when she stepped into her position. I remember she was a bit nervous and pretty intimidated, but took her position seriously, showing humility, eager to learn everything that she could to be a great support system to others, while learning how to manage her own disease and educate her family and friends along the way. Once the pandemic came into play, we took advantage of this virtual world to move forward with our very first virtual young adult scleroderma support group, where Alejandra shared her knowledge supporting 2 young adults going into leadership positions, sharing her experiencing in managing her own support group, and later stepped into the role of co-leader, providing the continued guidance needed to keep the young adult group sustainable, productive, and supportive. As a result, the group has now been meeting for over a year and 4 months. Alejandra brings a wonderful attitude and determination to both of her support groups and has been a wonderful asset to continuing the growth of these 2 groups in a difficult time during the pandemic and the shutdown that took place in California, let alone around the world. Alejandra has learned how to live with scleroderma and not let it define the person that she is, while setting an example for others and pushing through some of the tough days, sharing honest feelings when struggles come into play, and helping others in the group be able to identify with these obstacles and how to overcome them because of her example. Alejandra started her own YouTube channel and blog where she discusses her journey living with scleroderma and features others that are inspirational who also live with scleroderma and continue to educate and inspire people from all over the world living with scleroderma. And I couldn't be prouder to announce Alejandra's nominee for the award in tonight's foundation celebration, honoring her achievements that went above and beyond to help the foundation raise awareness, provide education, and support while raising funds during the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations, Alejandra.
Thank you, Tina. I would like to thank you first for believing in me, for seeing something in me that I wasn't able to see in myself, for pushing me to accomplish a lot of things I never thought I was going to do, for always being there for me, for listening to me, for giving me advice, for helping me. Thank you so much. Not only are you a friend, but you are family to me. You have helped me so much and teach me so much. I am so thankful for everything you have done for me and my family. For my mom, thank you, Mom, for taking care of me, for helping me. Because of you, I am who I am. For teaching me to keep fighting for what I believe. For always being there for me when I need you. Mom, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you have done. For my husband, Babe, thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for always being there when I need you. For pushing me to follow my dreams and reminding me that I can accomplish anything in life if I fight for what I want. I appreciate everything you have done for me. Thank you so much. For my sister, Landon, Amy, my goddaughters, my godparents, my whole family. Thank you so much. Thank you for being there for different events, for always helping me fundraise, for supporting me, and always supporting everything I do. For Crescenta Valley, thank you. Because of you guys, I am here. Because you guys had patience with me. I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning, but you guys helped me so much. You guys had patience. You guys helped me. You guys teach me. Thank you so much. For my young adults group, thank you guys, because you guys have become family to me. I'm so happy that I have a group that we can all relate, that not only I can call friends, but family. Shervin, you're not only my co-leader, but you are a really great friend. Thank you so much. And last but not least, thank you to my doctor. Thank you, Dr. First. Because of you, I am here. You have saved my life. Thank you so much for helping me. Thank you. Because of you, I can now start planning my future, because I have hope that everything is going to be okay. Thank you so much, doctor. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, Southern California chapter, for everything you've done for me, my family, and everyone that's part of this foundation. Thank you.
My name is Kelly Clemenshaw, and I'm a support group leader of the San Diego support group Encinitas, and I've been doing that for over 6 years. I enjoy getting to know fellow brothers and sisters with scleroderma, sharing triumphs and trials and tips on how to survive and thrive with this disease. My best memories have been when newly diagnosed people come to the meeting, and you can just sense that the fear and fear of the unknown, sometimes desperation, and watching them transform in sometimes a matter of weeks or months into people with hope for the future and just a joy for life again. And then in turn watching them help other newly diagnosed patients. It's the greatest thing to witness.
My name is Kelly Ryan, and I've been a scleroderma support leader for the San Fernando Valley here in California for 14 years. And what I enjoy most about running and being a leader of this group is the relationships that I have developed over the 14 years, not just with the patients, with their caregivers, also their family or their children. And I welcome them all. And what I take away from being a leader of 14 years is to see a patient continue a relationship outside that group. That's most enjoyable for me, because what it makes them feel like is that they're not alone, that they can go outside their support group and remain and begin new relationships with other patients, family, and caregivers. But most of all, the memories I treasure, and I have a photo of every one of the people that walked through the Sherman Oaks Hospital here in California for my scleroderma group on Sundays.
Our 2021 Chapter Doctor of the Year Honorary. This year, we honor a physician for their dedication to improving the lives of all those living with scleroderma. A doctor whose exceptional skills in clinical practice and patient education are truly aligned with the mission, vision, and values of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter. Proud to announce Dr. Dan First is our 2021 Chapter Doctor of the Year. Dr. First is truly a remarkable man and one of the foremost experts in the field of scleroderma. He has been a pivotal part of many scleroderma patients' journeys, and during the entirety of the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. First has been a visible and welcome participant in our virtual Zoom meetings. Doesn't matter what time zone or where he may be, he always takes the time for question and answers, providing advice and help that we all needed to get through these difficult times. He also gives his time as the Vice President on the Board of Directors in Southern California Chapter, and as a member of the National Medical Advisory Board. The Southern California Chapter is proud to honor Dr. First for his dedication and genuine concern for all those living with and affected by scleroderma.
Hi, this is Emmanuel Munda. I am accepting this award on behalf of Dr. Daniel First, who's traveling around the world right now, always teaching about scleroderma. So we'll get him, don't worry, we'll get it to you, Dr. First, and we'll follow it up on social media, so stay tuned for that one.
Hello, my name is Pat Moran, and I'm a leader with the Central Coast Scleroderma Support Group. I've been a leader for about 3 years now and have enjoyed it very much. I got to meet patients that had this disease for the first time in over 40 years that I've had this illness. And that was just remarkable when I actually got to meet people that had been through this journey like I have, and to talk with them and to share with them and to listen to their stories, and they would listen to mine. It was just such a relief to finally meet someone that had this experience. Because I am associated with this group, I have been able to access a treasure trove of information, knowledge, experience, and expertise by way of the SoCal chapter of the Scleroderma Foundation, and of course the foundation itself, offers information as well. But all this information that was available to me and to those in the group, in the support group, was just amazing, amazing.
Our 2021 Corporate Partner of the Year is Genentech, and I am proud to present this award to Laura Chan and Morgan Westmoreland and the entire patient advocacy team at Genentech. Our 2021 Corporate Partner shares many of the values that we at the Foundation hold dear to our hearts, making sure that patients and caregivers and all those affected by scleroderma are receiving the education and the support needed in order to ensure that they receive the support they need.
Thank you, Andrew, and the rest of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter for this award. My name is Laura Chan, and I am an Immunology Therapeutic Area Manager at Genentech.
And my name is Morgan Westmoreland, and I am also an Immunology Therapeutic Area Manager in Southern California.
This has been a fulfilling year being able to support the Southern California Scleroderma Foundation in my role at Genentech, but also as a scleroderma patient myself. It's exciting to see increased awareness, new treatment options, and connecting with advocates who support patients with scleroderma in California and across the world.
The patient is at the center in all that we do at Genentech, and working with advocacy groups such as the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter is something that Genentech is proud to support and partner with in reaching patients with this rare disease. The Southern California chapter has utilized innovative ways to maintain communication with existing scleroderma patients, as well as expand their reach to patients across the globe.
Once again, thank you so much to the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter staff, Andrew, Emmanuel, and Tina, for your partnership. Together, we can ensure that patients with scleroderma are educated on their disease and treatment options. Thank you again.
Thank you.
My name is Penny Levout. I am one of the co-leaders of the Whittier-San Gabriel Valley Scleroderma Support Group, and I've been a leader in this group for approximately 10 years. What I enjoy the most about being a support group leader is being able to support people with resources and compassion to guide them through their scleroderma journey. I've met some of the most amazing people and have made many good friends during my time as a leader. I love having in-person meetings, especially where we can share our experiences and provide each other with guidance and support. I especially like meeting the spouses, children, caregivers, and friends of persons diagnosed with scleroderma. I know that the group meetings help to provide them hope and support as well. Also, many of the persons that come to our group, they've gone on the internet and they're afraid to meet other people with scleroderma and worry they won't live a long time. When they come to the group and realize we're all doing our best to fight this disease and live the most normal life possible, it usually puts their mind at ease. The support group shows the members that there are many people that live a long time with this disease, with accommodations and good medical and mental health support, can live a good life. When the members share how much the group has helped them, that's what makes me feel good, that the support group has helped them improve the quality of their lives. Some of my greatest moments are when I see someone coming to a meeting that's in obvious medical distress and having a difficult time. Providing them and their family with resources and support by providing them with the scleroderma medical specialist and encouraging them to follow through with their treatment, and then seeing the improvement over time. That's what makes my role as a leader so meaningful, and I know it's worthwhile. Being able to use my background in as working as an occupational therapy assistant and a rehabilitation counselor also allows me to bring additional resources and information to the members, even though I'm now retired. Being a support group leader is a true privilege, and I am honored to have that role.
Hello, my name is Roberta Hines, and I'm the co-support leader for the Orange County group in Southern California. I've been a support leader for about 7 years. I really enjoy the sharing among the various people that come, the good and the bad, because you learn something every time you talk to someone. And I think I learn as much from them as they learn from me. I think it's really nice to see all the new members who are very, very fearful and very intimidated by the disease. You know, we find that by talking to them, that by the end of the meeting, they seem much more relaxed and they have a go-forward plan. And this is really very, very gratifying to see.
2021 was a difficult year for so many. I ask you to please join me in remembering some of those we lost, followed by a moment of silence in recognition of the memorial and honor gifts the Foundation received this past year. May those we have lost rest in peace, and may their memories be a blessing.
Hi, my name is Shervin Ganenguy, and I lead the Young Adult Support Group, and I've been a support group leader for over 1.5 years now. I enjoy leading my group because it gives me an opportunity to connect with others that are in the same boat as me when it comes to scleroderma. It gives me a place to open up about my feelings and a place where I can connect with others and share my passion about trying to help others by being there for each other. The greatest memory I have as a support group leader is when I was on my way home from work one day, not very happy with my job at the time, and I was able to open up to the support group. I told them how I feel. I told them the anxiety it gives me working there, and they gave me the support I needed to look for a new job, something that I never actually had. I never had a group of people, friends that I can really rely on who understood my scleroderma, that could give me the advice that I really sought. So my greatest memory is being able to open up to my support group and how it's led to perhaps my dream job.
I'm Susan Okuno, and I lead the San Diego Mission Valley Scleroderma support group, and I've been doing it for about 7 years. What I like best, what do I enjoy the best is just being around some amazing people. I've met some wonderful scleroderma warriors, and it's been a blessing for me. One of my favorite memories is when a newly diagnosed scleroderma person comes into the meeting, has come into the meeting, and I'm no longer a leader anymore. It's the whole group that we all become leaders, and we all offer our support. And everyone who used to be scared and not knowing what to do and needing information, now that they've been with the group for a while, they're the ones that are able to go ahead and offer support to the newly diagnosed. And that's really a beautiful thing.
I am so proud of the efforts of the Southern California chapter, our staff, and most importantly, our extraordinary support group leaders that have helped us get through a difficult year and see the light at the end of the tunnel with inspiration and encouragement. I am truly grateful to have such a wonderful support system in our Southern California chapter. And I want to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for your genuine time and earnest efforts. We can never achieve this level of support without your continued leadership that you uphold with compassion and self-sacrifice. Thank you to all of our support group leaders.
Earlier this month, I accepted the resignation of our Community Development Manager, Emmanuel Munda. Since his first time being involved with the Foundation in 2012 as a participant for Team Christine at our La Mirada Stepping Out, Emmanuel has come a long way in his involvement and his history with the Foundation. In 2016, Emmanuel was officially hired as our events coordinator. And when I joined the Foundation in 2017, I promoted him to Community Development Manager. Since that time, Emmanuel has worn many hats for the Foundation, and I owe him a debt of gratitude. Emmanuel has been responsible for a number of events and successes within the Foundation, including creating our new Santa Barbara Stepping Out. In 2020, during the pandemic, Emmanuel was instrumental in keeping the Foundation events going. We transitioned to virtual events, and we hosted our first Sclerosun podcast. We did a Bark for the Cure, which raised over $7,000. And in lieu of our Key to the Cure Gala not being held, he transitioned to our Foundation celebration, which is what you're watching now. And I want to thank him for his years of service, 9 years with the Foundation, 17 stepping outs, including record-breaking years in some of those events, 3 virtual walks during the pandemic, 8 tailgate fundraisers with Major League Baseball, and 7 Key to the Cure galas. Emmanuel, on behalf of the board, the staff, and everybody that we serve, thank you for your time at the Foundation, everything you've done. I wish you and your family all the best, and I know that I will be seeing you and calling you, and you will be helping us, and you will be continuing to support the Foundation in many different ways. So thank you.
Hello, my kababayan. We've come a long way since our lunch at Park's Finest on Temple Street. And more importantly, we as a chapter have come a long way because of you. you've really taken us to a new level with your skill and your creativity, and most of all, your warm spirit, you and your family. So we're going to miss you. We wish you the best. Please stay involved. Thanks.
It's so great to have gotten to know you over the years, even though I haven't been with the board for very long, but really enjoy working with you on the Stepping Out events, the gala last year, and then the virtual event that you hosted during the pandemic. So best of luck to you and your family. Hope to see you again in the near future. But again, thank you for all your contributions you've made to this organization. Thank you.
For all that you've done for the foundation, it's been appreciated more than you know. The board will miss you. I will miss you. And we hope that you will come back and do things for us. And have a great holiday and a happy new year. And stay safe and stay in touch. And I wish you the best of luck wherever you end up.
Emmanuel, congratulations on this new career move chapter. Wishing you the best. Much success in your future for sure. And thank you from the minute I joined the board. You've always been there to support all my ideas. Your spirit, like all of us know, is amazing. We're going to miss your positive energy, but 100% we will always be there for you, and we look forward to our continued relationship as you branch off to this new career venture. Always sending you love to you and the family, and thank you for always being who you are.
Emmanuel, also known as my partner in crime, I just wanted to say that I'm going to miss you very much. I'm going to miss the time that we've worked together for the last almost 6 years now, and how much we've been able to bounce ideas off of each other and share a lot of insight with one another. And I hope that you and your family have a wonderful rest of the year and new year. And we wish you the best of luck in your new endeavors and hope that you'll stay in touch with us. Take care.
Emmanuel, I want to thank you for all your years of service with the foundation. I know you'll continue to support the foundation, and we're going to miss you.
Thank you, everybody, for those kind words. It's been quite a journey. I appreciate all that the foundation has done for me and my family, and I will always cherish the friendships that won't go away. The foundation and all the people will be with us always, and there is no doubt we will be fighting scleroderma with you, whether it's through an event, social media, or whatever the future has in store. We will be there. We will always fight for a cure with you and beside you. Just this time, not as a host, coordinator, or even the guy that posts on Facebook. So this is not necessarily a goodbye, but I'll see you later. God bless. Have yourself the most beautiful and healthy and safe holidays. Good night.
Tonight, we celebrated you. Thank you for being a part of our foundation celebration. After such an isolating 2 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and now that we still continue to face such an uncertain future with these new variants, I want to let you know that the Southern California chapter remains dedicated to our mission. We are here to help all those battling scleroderma. Through your support, the Southern California chapter will continue being a beacon of hope for all people affected by scleroderma. And I look forward to what lies ahead for 2022 and beyond, with the hope that our community will be able to gather in person once again soon. Thanks for all you do. Wishing you a happy, healthy, and safe holiday season.